In the endless twilight that clings to the forgotten corridors of the cosmos, a whisper travels faster than light, threading through the minds of those who dare to listen. It is a murmur of doubt that ripples across star systems, a low hum that grows into a crescendo as the silence of the void cracks. It begins as a flicker of unease in the corners of the mind, a fleeting question that refuses to fade. That question, like a seed in the soil of reality, sprouts into a sprawling web of suspicion, threading through every known truth and every shadowed rumor. In the farthest reaches of the universe, where megastructures tower like titans and the stars burn with a ferocity unseen, this whisper becomes a storm, an ever-present, ever-growing echo of the unsaid. Beneath the gleaming chrome of the interstellar cities, beneath the artificial suns that burn with synthetic light, lies a vast network of knowledge, a library of secrets that hums beneath the Earth's crust and the underside of planetary rings. The people who call themselves archivists guard these archives, custodians of history, their eyes reflecting the dust of forgotten epochs. But even they cannot escape the siren song of conspiracy. The archivists whisper that each star is a sentinel, each orbit a message, each black hole a vault. The sky itself seems to pulse with encoded patterns, a cosmic map that reveals hidden truths to those who know how to read it. In this world, the air itself crackles with a charged electricity, the kind that sets nerves on fire and turns the mundane into the extraordinary. It is a place where the veil between what is known and what is imagined is thin, a place where the boundary of reality is as fragile as glass. The tension rises like a storm over the crystalline sea, the waves of misinformation crashing against the hull of civilization. Citizens begin to notice anomalies small, almost invisible, yet impossible to ignore. A sudden shift in the frequency of the planet's magnetic field, a new, unexplained light in the night sky, a strange pattern of star alignments that repeats with the rhythm of an ancient rhythm. Each anomaly is a breadcrumb, leading deeper into a maze that winds through the heart of the world. The city's streets are lined with the glow of data streams, the hum of quantum processors humming like bees in a hive, all whispering of a greater, hidden truth. As the anomalies accumulate, the people's eyes widen, their hearts quicken, and a collective curiosity ignites, pushing them to question the very foundation of their society. Conflict erupts when the truth is confronted with the power structures that thrive on secrecy. In the halls of the Grand Council, leaders murmur behind polished marble, their voices echoing off the walls. They speak of unity, of progress, of the great order that keeps the universe from descending into chaos. Yet, within these chambers, whispers of dissent grow louder, louder until they become a roar that cannot be silenced. The Council's agents, sleek, relentless, and invisible, hunt for the truth, seeking to crush the knowledge that threatens to unravel their carefully constructed order. The archivists, once silent, become the torchbearers of revelation, each step forward a battle against the looming darkness of misinformation. In this confrontation, every revelation becomes a weapon, every secret a shield. The climax arrives at the moment the great convergence begins, when the hidden patterns align, and the veil of reality thins. The sky, once a silent backdrop, erupts in a symphony of colors that have never been seen. The stars pulse in a language of their own, the ancient code finally understood by those who have listened long enough. The archivists gather at the heart of the city, the core of knowledge, where the very essence of the universe is distilled into a single point of truth. Their voices, like thunder, rise above the din, proclaiming that the universe is not what it seems. The air shivers, the very fabric of space and time quivers, and the truth, long hidden behind layers of deception, breaks free, like a dam bursting with a torrent of knowledge that floods the world. In the wake of the climax, the world is transformed. The citizens, now awakened, witness the fragility of the structures they once held dear. The Grand Council, exposed in its duplicity, falls into chaos as its secrets are made public. The power that once seemed invincible crumbles like sandcastles at high tide, revealing the raw truth that has always existed beneath the surface. The people, now armed with knowledge, face a choice: to rebuild their world with a new understanding, or to succumb to the darkness of ignorance. The streets, once silent, buzz with the energy of debate, with voices rising to claim the future. The universe, once perceived as a fixed map, becomes a living tapestry of possibilities, each thread a potential reality. Resolution comes not with a single decisive act, but with a quiet, steady acceptance of uncertainty. The Archivists establish a new order, a network of truth keepers who guard against the corrosive lure of secrecy. Their mission is to illuminate, not to dominate. In the grand library, beneath the flickering glow of quantum displays, the truth is recorded in a language that is both complex and accessible, a living document that evolves with each new discovery. Citizens learn to look beyond the obvious, to question, to test, to experiment. The world, though forever altered, moves forward with a sense of purpose, guided by the knowledge that the universe is not a monolith but a mosaic, each piece vital, each truth interconnected. The epilogue unfurls like a quiet afterglow, the remnants of the storm cooling into an era of reflection. The stars, now silent once more, watch over a world that has learned to listen. In the quiet corners of cities, young minds gather around flickering screens, their eyes reflecting the same awe and curiosity that once filled the archivists' chambers. They discuss theories, debate evidence, and, in the process, forge a culture that celebrates both mystery and truth. The world remembers the day the veil was lifted, the day it faced the unknown and emerged, not unscathed but wiser. Time moves like a tide, pulling the world toward horizons unseen. Yet, even as the universe expands, the echo of the conspiracy's rise remains. It is a reminder that truth is not a fixed point but a journey, one that requires courage to explore. Each new discovery, each question asked, becomes a ripple that distorts the stillness of ignorance. The darkness that once threatened to swallow the world remains, but it is now a distant memory, a shadow that serves to highlight the brilliance of knowledge. In the grand tapestry of existence, every thread of doubt weaves into the fabric of understanding, binding humanity together in its quest to unravel the cosmos. Through the passage of centuries, the story of the conspiracy theories becomes legend, a cautionary tale told around hearths and in hollow screens. Generations learn that the price of truth is vigilance, that the greatest threats to knowledge come not from the void but from the shadows of human desire. The world stands resilient, its eyes forever turned toward the stars, its hearts guided by the knowledge that every whisper of doubt holds the seed of a revelation. Thus, the epic unfolds, a never-ending saga of curiosity and courage, of light-piercing darkness, and of humanity's unyielding drive to decipher the enigmatic code of the cosmos.